most comprehensive how to use a color analysis reference as a harmony guide video series yet. I ran a poll over on my Instagram where I asked people what palette to focus on first as part of this series, and when I looked, True Winter was winning, and so this video is True Winter focused, but really as I prepared the content for this video, all palettes are gonna benefit from this content. I've shared with you many times that color analysis references, no matter which one you've chosen to use, whether it has 500 colors in it or 36, they're all just harmony guides, because in reality there are thousands upon thousands upon thousands of colors that harmonize with each color analysis palette. And so truly it's about getting used to your palette and training your eye on how to identify things out in stores that harmonize with that. And when I say things, I'm talking about makeup, clothing, and accessories. In reality, on the ground, you'll never find exact match to color references. In this series too, I'm gonna address people who get so technical with color analysis references. Hopefully this will help sort of loosen your rules. I'm gonna start off with True Winter, looking at True Summer Gray family colors, because technically there is no gray in the True Summer palette. The True Summer palette are cool undertone colors that are tones. They're colors with gray added to them, where winter colors are pure colors that are shaded, so black is added to the color, or they're tinted, which means white is added to the color. And so can you see on this side, the True Summer Gray, that it looks like there's another color other than gray in this color? I see like bluish coloring. This is a tone. And whereas this is a pure gray color, it's a shaded gray color. It's got black added to it. So you can see here, can you tell that it harmonizes with the winter family? And over here, this one harmonizes with the True Summer family. Let's look at this the opposite way. This is still the True Winter color that was on your screen. This is still up here, the True Summer color. I've just switched the references. So this is the winter reference, this is True Winter that is, and this is the True Summer reference. So first thing is I want to remind you there's another color appearing in this gray. Therefore it's a tone gray. And you can see that it really doesn't harmonize with the True Winter references because of that added color. Now over here, when you're looking at it against the True Summer colors, technically it doesn't harmonize, but if I personally was out in a store and looked at this color against this reference, I probably still would buy it, because I don't like getting too technical with references. There is some degree of harmony, even though it's not a toned color. This one over here though would be the better fit. Now here's another look at this. This is the toned color, this is the gray color. It's a True Winter color, this is a True Summer color. Can you see that it looks like there's another color added to this color? And here it's more of a pure color. It's a tinted color actually. This is more matte and smoky. Now I've done a similar switch. This is still technically the True Winter color. This is the True Summer color. So in looking at this, can you see it's a bit too tinted? And over here, you still see the added color. So it's a toned color. So it really doesn't harmonize technically. Perhaps ask yourself when you're assessing grays, when you stare at the color, can you see another color added? Those who want to get really technical with references, I've pulled out this color here and expanded it, and so you can compare it to here. Can you see in looking at this color, this is a shaded color, versus here you see that added color added to it. This is a pure shaded color. Here's a look at a winter color versus an autumn color. Can you see the harmony amongst both sides? So autumn colors are a mix of tones and shades, and not as bright as over here. Now here's a look at at that in reverse. So here's the winter color, autumn color, true winter reference, true autumn reference. And so in looking at these comparisons, you can still see this one's a bit too warm. Honestly, I would, if I was, say in autumn, I would still wear this color, and if I was a winter, I would perhaps consider this color, even though it's a bit too warm. This one would be better, but the reality is, I think you might be getting too technical with references. This is really the shades of those palettes, and they're really close to each other. Here's a look at a winter pink. And so this is a tinted pink, it's icy, and then here's a summer pink. True summer references here, true winter references here. So can you tell this is quite smoky? It harmonizes with the palette. Even though in this reference there isn't an exact match, you can gain a sense of there's some harmony here. And then over here, you can do the same. Now I've switched the references around. This is still the true winter color. This is still the true summer color. Can you tell that this one is too bright for this reference? It's not smoky. And then over here, this is too smoky for this reference. Even when comparing the colors on the end here, you can tell there's this lack of brightness with this color. Let's look at the true winter color. This is the exact same color as what was previously on your screen with true spring. So this is a true spring color, and this is the true spring reference. So true spring colors are warm tints. They're colors that are warm undertone side of things with white added. And so you can tell the harmony here, and over here you can see sort of the harmony. Now I switched the references around. The exact same colors are on the top, and because these are tinted colors of the palettes, it's actually quite hard to sort of decline that this one doesn't align with the winter palette. There's crossover of colors. I'm not so technical with color references. I wouldn't say a true winter should avoid this color because it seems to harmonize still, in my opinion. And then, while it technically might not be a winter color, there's a harmony level there. And the same deal with the color over here. The intensities are the same range. To look at true winter red versus true summer red, can you tell the harmony on both sides? Now here's a look at those references in reverse. Can you tell the disharmony? Here's a look at true winter, true autumn color. Can you tell the harmony? And then I've switched the references. True autumn against the true winter. This is too cool and bright. And over here, it's too warm. It's closer call. Now here's a look at a true winter red versus true spring with the references. Can you tell the harmony? And here I've switched the references on the bottom around. Can you tell now the disharmony? I've blown up the closest red on the true spring side here and put the box there. Can you tell this red up here is lacking some of the orange qualities or coral qualities? I hope this video helps as you're using your color analysis references out there. You can go over to my Instagram and vote on what palette you want me to cover next. Have a sparkly day.